Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to TGIF Talks episode. It's been a while. I don't know. 15 something. I'm your host, Dr. Sheep, Joe, my host, and I'm Phil.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to talk. He has a Jolly Rancher in his mouth. I told him. Not that it mattered. Ugh. Anyways. Ugh. Well, we made it back in one piece, and we're also supposed to have Kyle in these when we get back from the trip.
Why?
That's what we always do.
We do?
Yeah, we always had Kyle before, and we always had Kyle after the trip.
Oh.
Except this time you're like, no.
Why didn't you invite him?
I asked to invite him last time. You said, nah.
No. That should be your job to contact him.
Oh well. Doesn't matter anymore.
You're the host.
It's a lot of work. You're co-host. You're in the intro.
I feel like I'm a guest.
No, you sit in the hot seat, obviously.
The guest seat.
Well, yeah. For you, it is. For you, it's the guest seat. Others, I might sit. Those are theories. So anyways, pop filter's really doing a lot of work when it's. Anyways, well, so I was thinking about the eclipse a lot this week.
Okay.
I like the total better than the annular.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's way cooler. I mean, the shadows are pretty neat with the annular.
Mm-hmm.
They get really jank. But apart from that, it's like, I was a bigger fan of the total.
Yeah. It gets darker. Way darker.
Significantly darker, considering we only saw Venus.
What I want to know is if they ever really knew about annulars. Because, when we take our glasses off, it was still bright as hell. It never once looked like the moon was in front of the sun. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when you took your glasses off. So did the Greeks?
Well, they could have done a thing with their hands.
That's what I'm wondering. Surely that's what they were doing.
Something like that, I would guess. Somebody probably went, look at this.
Thinker.
I have idea. What do you mean? Hunter's just like, stare at it. No.
Hunter's like,
Hunter. No. Hunter would be like Trump, just stare at it like, I see it. No. Bad Hunter. Thinker's like, better idea.
It.
Look at hole. Look at whole shadow.
Look at hole.
Oh man. I added. So I moved some things around, and I added the Eclipse viewer as a video. I wonder if there's a way. I want to figure out. I'm not sure how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a way to test.
A flashlight?
Well, no, because you want to see. Because what I wanted to test was how big of an opening can you make
Before what?
before it doesn't work anymore.
Oh. Well, I figured, we just make a whole bunch of sizes, and then we test them when we're there.
What? No, but the whole point is to have it done before the eclipse.
Oh.
So that we could bring them with us and use them.
Oh, I thought the idea was to bring a whole bunch of them, and then set them all up, and then when you're there, you're like, oh, that one's the best.
No, I mean, my idea was to have a board. It'll have a variety of sizes on it.
Yes.
But these aren't trial sizes. These are distance from the ground sizes, because it'll determine your focal distance.
Yeah.
The varying sizes.
Oh, and so you want to make sure we get a big enough size.
Well, I want to see what the biggest size possible is. So I'm trying to figure out a way how to test that. And I don't know. I guess you could Google it. Probably just Google it.
Flashlight.
No, but I don't think that'll have the desired effect.
Maybe not.
Plus, you'll have to I don't know. I don't know if that would work. I'll have to do some Googling. But I figured we can make a whole video out of it. It can go up right before the eclipse, because this will go up at the end of March, which would be 2 weeks before the eclipse. Like a week, actually, because the eclipse is 8th or 8th.
8th.
8th, yeah. So it'll be a week before the eclipse.
It'll be trending.
Ish, trending-ish. We'll see. So, yeah. I think that'll be good. So,
Great American Eclipse 2024.
Except no one's talking about it.
Yeah.
The 2017 eclipse, they were talking about years.
Well, the thing is, so I looked it up. The last eclipse that was great in terms of full continental U.S. was 1918. So literally 99 years. Without an eclipse that went coast to coast.
Oh, coast to coast. Okay.
Yeah. That's why this was so big, because it was 100 years since we've had an eclipse that was coast to coast.
Interesting. I thought the 84 eclipse was big, though, wasn't it?
84?
Yeah, wasn't there one in the 1980s that was a really big eclipse?
Oh. Well, there was one in the 70s, 1979, I think.
Okay, that's the one I'm probably thinking of. I was thinking it was in the 80s.
79. Yeah, kinda.
Interesting.
We need all solar. North America. What's this one? 1970.
Yeah, that's not it.
Not that one. That's a partial. What's this one? 19... Oh, that's the one we just looked at.
These are all the 70s.
Oh wait, yeah, we need. Let's go. Maybe let's go back to the 80s. Oh, and of course I went all the way back.
You think you gotta click on the map, and then that takes you to where...
Yeah, I scrolled down. All right. We want total.
Yeah.
North America. 1980.
There were...
No, there were 3.
Why is this one so...
October 3rd.
Oh. How does that count as... Oh, because... What?
It went like this.
That's... Because it was so far north.
Yeah.
So the Earth moved a lot.
It's a weird angle. I've never seen one like that. I bet that one was really quick.
Probably. This says annual.
No, we need to be right here.
Obstruction, 99.4.
Did it even reach total?
We gotta zoom in. There are bits and pieces. You gotta land it just right.
Shit.
Duration, 2 hours.
No.
Oh, maximum.
That's not... Partial solar eclipse 100%. What does that mean?
I have no idea what that is. It's
Partial solar eclipse 100%.
interesting.
We're only partial.
But it's 100% partial. I don't know what that means.
It's not a full. It's not a total solar eclipse. It's a partial.
And how the fuck does that count as North America? And what universe? What? Why does it clear the settings we had? No, it's still there. It's just these are lunar now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think it. Oh, you got to filter back in. Here we go. How is this North America? In what universe?
It reached Alaska.
I guess.
All right.
So this must have been the one. 1981. Nope, it is not.
No.
That touches more freaking everywhere else in the world. So it must have been the 1979 one.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought you meant. It's because there's this one, 1970, which went through Mexico and Florida. and the very edge of the coast. What?
That's the future.
It's the future.
It wipes it every time you go.
1979. This must be the one. But it didn't really go coast to coast.
No. So, yeah.
But I'll show you the 1918 one, because I think you can see that one.
You went too far back. You gotta click on the map again.
Of course I did. This one.
Total solar eclipses. 1919, you said?
I thought it was 1918.
That was on there, too.
Oh, there it is.
Wow. Let me see that. Isn't that... I just love how we're just not showing this to anybody but ourselves. It's just great. Yeah, sorry, guys. It started... Interesting. It ended in Florida. So this would have been, like, towards the end of the day.
Yeah, this was a great one. Well, yeah, look at 2 days. Oh, because it crossed the date line.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
What is this? What's this random line here?
What random line?
That random dotted line.
Tropic of...
It's not a tropic of anything. Look. See, it follows the dotted line, and then it so this must be a program they run. And they run it through the international date line. And so when it hits it, it causes it to glitch out like that. Here, we'll show it to the kids.
I see that, yeah.
So kids, take a look at this. I think this is a glitch in their system. Yeah, because like look, it loads in, and you have this dotted line that goes across the planet, and then here it is, right on the date line again.
No, so what happens if you go outside the eclipse and click on...
So it knows it's not there.
It knows it's not a thing.
Interesting. We've discovered things, kids.
Now, if we were living at this time,
we would not have a total.
We had 87.
87's all right.
2 hours. It would have started at 5 in the afternoon and got done at 7 at night.
What time of year was this?
June.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that would have been really low on the horizon.
Yeah. Florida? Time for them. 7. Assuming there's probably a similar time up here. Oh, 5. Oh, time change.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course, time change.
Imagine if you could be on the Concorde and just follow it.
So it moves like 1,500, 2,000 miles an hour.
Oh, it's 15,200. Okay, I thought it'd be. It's not 1,000, I guess.
What?
It'd be
1,500. Oh, 1,500.
Yeah, no, I was saying, but the Concorde only goes just above 1,000.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it can hit Mach 2. I thought, right?
Typo. Lol. 13.
Oh, it's just too slow.
Mach 2.04.
Yeah, Mach 2. I thought I could hit Mach 2, yeah. It's just too slow to follow the moon's shadow.
God, but imagine...
actually, I have heard that going out here in the ocean, something about seeing an eclipse in the ocean, I heard is a sight to behold.
Really? Why is that?
I don't know. Just the effects of the water and just... You're in just the vastness of ocean and all of a sudden just... Dark.
That would be terrifying.
I've heard it's quite an experience, though.
We gotta go get a boat.
We gotta go get a boat and just drop ourselves in the middle of the ocean. Right smack dab in the middle of the center line.
Can you imagine, in like 20 years or whatever, if our parents and aunt and uncles are still alive, and they're just, or our, let's
2045.
More specifically, our partners. Well, no, we're going anywhere in the world.
Oh, okay, fine. I was just thinking the Great American Eclipse of 2045.
Oh, we don't need to do that one. No, but we're going to the... No, but why would we go to the middle of the ocean?
You're right.
Anyways, but in like 20 years or whatever, maybe less, we tell our spouses and family members, yep, we're going to go on a boat to the middle of the ocean to watch the eclipse.
How do you get out there to the middle of the ocean? You
get a boat!
I know that, but like, is it like a private boat, or like, do they have like a public boats that just take people out there?
No, you're going to have to get your own boat. You have to hire a guy or
I don't know if I could
your
just
own boat.
Plan a cruise that just so happens to be in the path of the eclipse.
Good luck with that.
You're right.
And I don't think actually those cruises see my problem.
They stay pretty close to the coast. Though.
Yeah,
they don't go like.
Very few boats actually go out into the middle of nowhere.
Hawaii, you go to Hawaii.
Yeah, but you're still close to. I want the experience of nothingness.
I know that's.
Plus, imagine the stargazing that night.
That's what I'm telling you. It's quite an experience. But how do you get out there?
Get a boat.
I know that, but like...
We get a guy. The guy has a boat.
It just seems
Or we take a helicopter out to a...
It just seems like traveling out here by boat is going to take months.
Other idea. We take a helicopter out to a...
Drop below!
No. Out to a container ship.
A container ship.
That we know is going to be going through the path. Those are very predictable.
And we just land ourselves right on top.
No. We tell them we're coming.
Down below.
We tell them we're coming. We land the helicopter. There's plenty of space for that. And we watch the eclipse on a container ship.
Oh, okay.
Of course, helicopters have a limited range, so we could be far away from the coast. The coast could disappear, but it couldn't be too far. No more probably than 100 miles. Which means that you're no stargazing that night.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the ship is kind of bright.
That, and you're only 100 miles from the coast.
Oh, there's got to be... What about the ships that come from China?
Well, no, we have to... The helicopter, sir. Helicopters can't fly around the world.
A private jet?
You can't land a private jet.
You can't...
On a container ship.
You can't buy like a private F-35 or whatever?
Oh, and vertically take off and land? That's a one-seater, sir. We're going to need at least two.
All right, fine. Touch and go. We have three of them. We're flying right together like dogfight style.
Oh, no.
And then one guy lands, get off, another guy lands.
What do you mean?
And then finally I'll come in on the third one, land, and then I'll get off.
But why wouldn't the rest of us get off? We're each flying a plane.
What? Well, you said three. You said it can only hold one person.
So each of us would have to fly our own plane and land it.
But do you think there's room for three?
On a container ship? Bro, aircraft carriers hold like 50 of them.
I don't know if they have room for 50 of them.
Oh, yes. The container ships are bigger than aircraft carriers.
Well, I don't know if there's allocated space for 3.
Well, just sit them on top of the aircraft, on top of the containers.
Oh. Yeah, that's a safe place to land.
Tie down, so we'll be fine.
Boy.